Mobster Chronicles breaking news.
Welcome to Mobster Chronicles. Welp, Gummer is at it again, lying about ever meeting, knowing or working for alleged Detroit Street boss Tony Giacalone. So, without further delay, let's watch a lying scumbag be a lying scumbag. A couple of days ago, Lindbloom wrote this intro for a video he posted about a trip to Las Vegas he supposedly went on in the 90s.
Like my old mob boss uncle, through marriage, Tony Giacalone, taught me when I was 10, gambling was a sucker's move.
He also said the same thing in the video.
And, I was taught all my life not to gamble. It's a sucker's bet. Tony Jack taught me how to play poker. And when he did that, he's like, be the house. You can be the house. Him and my uncle Nicky taught me together on my birthday with a bunch of my cousins. And they showed me how to play poker, the game, whatever. But he also said, we was cutting the pots. And he was saying, see, look how much money I got. I didn't play a hand. Only suckers bet, don't bet. Liar.
For those of you who don't know how ridiculous this bullshit is, how Tony Giacalone would never ever even look at a total loser, drug bag and fucking clown like Gummer, here is a little sample of how serious a man, a real man of respect, that Tony Giacalone was.
They may have been the smallest, but they were easily one of the most successful mafia families left in America until today.
You're saying you guys are big players in the mafia. Is that true?
Your father is. Who is?
First, I see that Gummy wiped the shit off his face that he had on it in our last video. Now all he needs to do is wipe it off his lips after spewing so much bullshit 24/7. You just heard him say that when he was 10 years old, Tony Jack taught him to play poker on his birthday, and that gambling was for suckers.
Tony Jack taught me how to play poker, and when he did that, he's like, be the house. You can be the house. Him and my uncle Nicky taught me together on my birthday.
But that is an impossibility, because 1, Gummer never ever met Tony Giacalone, or knew him or worked for him. Ever. And 2, as evidenced in this newspaper article, on January 15, 1979, Tony Giacalone left his home in Miami, Florida, to begin serving a 10-year prison sentence for income tax evasion at the federal prison in Atlanta, Georgia. After serving 7 years, he was released in January 1986, and then returned to his home in Miami, Florida as shown in this newspaper article. Alclonzo Lindbloom was born from his mother's ass on April 5, 1973, which means he would be 10 in 1983. So how did Tony Giacalone teach Gummer that gambling was bad when he was 10 years old, when Giacalone was in prison until Gummer was 13, and then he lived in Miami after he got out? The answer, he didn't. Gummer is lying, again. And we caught him, again. And Gummer expects us to actually believe that Tony Giacalone, in his mid-60s, a family man of dignity and respect, attended Gummer's birthday party where he taught a bunch of children how to gamble. Tony Giacalone loved children and even demonstrated this when one of his last wishes was that donations be made to St. Jude's Children's Hospital in lieu of flowers at his funeral. The very thought that he would corrupt a child is not only beyond ridiculous, it is an insult to his memory and his family. Alclonzo, shut the fuck up, and keep this man's name out of your big fucking blowhole, you pointy-headed clown. This video again demonstrates that truth and accuracy is as foreign a concept to him as proper diction, punctuation, spelling and grammar. Nothing he says is the truth, or correct, or backed by any facts or based in any reality. Lindbloom is quite possibly the most prolific liar, bullshit artist and all-around dumbshit that ever started a YouTube channel. And he lies about the most inconsequential things that nobody gives two shits about. And as long as he lies, and bullshits and scams people, and especially if he shit talks and dry snitches about anyone allegedly in the Detroit mob, we will continue to expose him. Stay tuned for the next episode in our series on Alan Gunnar Lindbloom, teller of lies, and the biggest mob dweeb on YouTube. Mobster Chronicles is a syndicate of mob enthusiasts and insiders, who present unique, fact-based videos, interviews and discussions about organized crime in the US and Canada. We present the mob's point of view on organized crime, with an unbiased eye, and don't take cheap shots, or pass any judgment, on those involved. We also expose those wannabe gangsters who dare to lie about their life and connections to Cosa Nostra in America, and those snitches, stoolies and rats, who did the crime, but couldn't do the time. All are targets, and none are safe from our pursuit. Mob liars, snitches and wannabes. You can run, you can lie, you can snitch, but you can't hide. Please subscribe to our channel if you want to see more content like this, hit the like button and don't forget to ring the notification bell, and we welcome your comments. Thanks for watching.